Happy holidays! I'm going to cook penne with some organic vegetables, olives, Greek feta salad. So I'm going to use the feta cheese with olives from the salad for pasta. How about that? Okay, so the first thing, we're gonna boil water as usual. Oh, by the way, it's been a while. I'm sorry, I didn't do a cooking video, but we do it again, right? On the fly. All right. So also, I'm going to cook some lamb chops. See that? Lamb natural. Awesome, right? My sister and her friends are coming, so they're gonna bring some food as well. You know, probably some Indian food, whatever. I mean, I like the you know, the rice, Indian rice, basmati rice. It's delicious, and the spices. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to put some music on while the water is boiling. All right, so what do you guys want to hear as far as music? See this here, Macedonia. Long live Macedonia. Oh my. So I'm going to put John Talabot on here for you guys. If you don't know John Talabot, he's one of the amazing musicians from Spain. He's young, very talented. John Talabot. Here we go. He's on SoundCloud. Let's do this. Come on. Awesome. Okay, so the music is on. Let's get back to cooking. These are apricots and the apricot kernels, you see? Seeds. Awesome. So I already put salt in there in water, so I'm going to also add a little bit of pepper, black pepper, right here. You see that? Awesome. Okay, so we let it boil. I think it's almost boiling, so we're going to add pasta. I have some penne. Not the whole wheat, but regular. How is that? Yeah, I would say 3/4 of this package. I'm trying to find utensils here since it's not my kitchen. This is my sister's kitchen. Let me see what I can use here. Alright, this looks good. Does it? Alright, let's do this. Alright. So let that cook for 8 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare vegetables and other ingredients for pasta, and for that I need a pan. So I'm going to basically just clean this. Turn off the water. turn the heat on. Okay, medium high. And let the water dry out first. You don't want to add any oil to it while water is in the pan. Never do that. Or if you want to save time, you can use paper towel always to dry out. Here we go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some olive oil to our pan. It's already heated. This is some classic olive oil from Italy. Here you go. I would say about a quarter of a cup should be sufficient. Now, into this, we're going to add our vegetables, organic vegetables. And for that, I need a knife to open this up, right? These, by the way, are some frozen vegetables, although you could use fresh vegetables, which is even better. And this goes into the fridge. Alright, so into this, we're going to add salt, obviously. My sister has some sea salt, organic sea salt. Okay. And pepper, obviously. Then mix it again. Awesome. Already looks good. Let me see if she has some garlic, because I forgot to bring garlic from the store. Unfortunately, there's no garlic. But I guess we can leave without garlic for tonight, right? Holidays. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of cumin seeds to vegetables. Okay, that's good enough. This, a little bit of ginger. And just mix this. So we're going to keep all this very simple today, tonight. Nothing fancy, just on the fly. Now, for pasta, of course, we need pasta sauce, so I got some cheap sauce, pasta sauce. From Hunt's, from the grocery store. So I'm going to open this up for our use when our pasta is ready to be mixed up. Alright, this is looking good. And look at our lamb. Beautiful, right? Like I said, I'm also going to be using some feta cheese and olives from Greece into pasta. So that would be a little towards the end, because you don't want to mix your cheese now. It will melt and it will burn. You don't want that. So do olives. You don't want to add olives too early in your meal. Okay, this should be good enough. So I'm going to turn down the heat because you don't want to burn your vegetables. Right, let's see how our pasta is doing. I think we need a higher flame over there, right? Yes, we do. It's coming out good. That's good. Meanwhile, like I said, I'm going to open up the can of our pasta sauce. And I have the corn can up right here. There you go. On the fly, right? You do everything on the fly. The sauce tastes really good. Awesome. Alright, so all we have to do is to basically wait for our pasta to cook, which is going to be another, I would say, 3 to 4 minutes, and we are ready to go. For our lamb, before lamb, I'm going to open up the olives and cheese. For our pasta. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. See that? Ah, amazing. Now for lamb, I have some great Australian lamb ribs, all natural, that's what they claim. Well, it's Australia, right? Australia is all natural anyways. We are Australians. Mike, that's what they say, Mike. Alright, let's see. Okay, oh my goodness, these ribs look absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in half because they are 2 ribs together, so we'll have 4 ribs, and I'm just going to basically saute them and with some salt and pepper, and then I'm going to add a little bit of garnishing later on, and that's it. Simple as that, right? Cooking so simple. Alright, our pasta is coming out good. Vegetables look good too. So I'm just going to cut lamb. By the way, I think I said this in my earlier video when I was doing lamb chops, that lamb chops should be free of any fat. I mean any extra fat. The fat that's part of the meat is fine. So the first thing I'm going to do is to just cut the fat out. That one right there. This one right here. Alright, I'm going to remove this, so this goes into garbage. then I'm going to basically cut this into half, just like that. We cut through the bone, not through the bone, but you avoid the bone. That's our point. Our pasta is ready, so I'm going to turn off the heat. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, look at the lamb chops. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sprinkle lamb chops with a little bit of salt. Okay, so well, I mean, we are running out of salt here, sea salt. So I'm going to add a little bit of the other salt, regular salt, right here. What we do is, we do it on the fly, right? Right here. Yep. And now a little bit of pepper. Here we go. And just rub it on the meat so that it gets absorbed and gets that flavor. So what I'm going to do is just going to basically drain water. Let's see if she has a strainer. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to use the strainers. I'm just going to do it on the fly. So you're going to drain this. Okay, I'm sorry, I ran out of memory, so I just downloaded the videos to the computer, and I'm going to resume, excuse my accent, cooking. So what I was saying was that chops are ready, obviously pasta is ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add vegetables to our pasta. Turn the heat on a little bit. Let me just flip the camera. Let's see if I can do this without turning it off, but I guess I can, so I guess I'll have to turn this off. Alright, so here we go. So turn on the heat. Here we go. Add our vegetables. Okay. And into this, we are going to add our tomato sauce, all of it. And then also we're going to add our cheese and olives to it. Cheese and olives. There you go. Oh, look at all the oil and olive oil and the juices and the cheese. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think this should be enough. A little bit more cheese. Okay, that should be enough. Put this aside. And we mix all this again. Oh, look at this. This is like pasta from heavens. Except for vegetables which are frozen. I'm going to basically let the cheese melt by keeping it on a very low heat. Very low heat. Very, very low. Put the lid on. Heat very low. Okay, so back to our lamb chops. They're ready. It's a little too early to cook the lamb because I don't think these folks are coming anytime soon. They told me 7 o'clock, but hey, it's a little too early, so let's wait. Okay, meanwhile, I have some herbs here. It's sage, thyme, and rosemary. So I'm going to use a little bit of them. I'm going to chop them a little bit so that all the aromas come out. So just a little bit of all these herbs for our pasta. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? Oh, by the way, in the area that I come from, we also have similar herbs. That are similar to oregano, thymes, and sage up in the mountains, high in the mountains. So they smell the same, they actually taste the same. So it's amazing. All right, so let's do this. Okay. So this is ready for our pasta, and I'm going to also use these fresh, I mean not chopped, when our lamb is done as garnishing. So you will see it when I'm at that point. Alright, so let's see how our pasta is doing. It's doing great. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Right here. Oh my goodness. The cheese is melting and it's coming out so good. You won't believe it. Now that's feta cheese, so it takes a little while to melt. Especially if it's in large pieces or large cubes. So another, I would say, half a minute. And then I'm going to basically add herbs. And meanwhile, our lamb chops, okay, they're ready to go. But I'm going to cook them at the last minute because lamb chops are really tasty when they're served fresh. We can turn off the heat on our pasta and add our herbs right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. The smell and aroma from these herbs is absolutely amazing. So basically this is ready. And we'll serve it when the folks are here, right? Okay. So let's take a little break and relax and listen to music, right? Ciao. Alright folks, we're ready to grill the lamb chops, so I'm going to turn the heat up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of oil, same olive oil. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. And just spread the oil. Just like that. So we're just going to wait for our pan to be hot, and then we're going to start the grill. Alright? I mean saute, not grill. I wish I could grill this, but hey, what can you do? Life is not perfect, right? Alright folks, here we go. First one. Second. Third. And fourth. So we're going to saute these, I would say about 5 to 6 minutes on each side. I want them well done. So I'm just going to put a lid on for now. Okay folks, we are ready to flip the chops. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. In heaven. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so another few minutes on the other side and we are good to go. Our lamb chops are ready. Looking good, smelling good, absolutely amazing. How was that? Absolutely beautiful, right? Alright, so I'm going to add, like I said before, fresh thyme here. Thyme and sage and other herbs, just for garnishing purpose. And they also give that aroma. Right, so those are lamb chops right there. Sorry again, I ran out of memory thanks to iPhone. And I'm also going to serve our pasta right here. This dish looks amazing with olives, feta cheese, and vegetables. There you go. Awesome. And we're also going to have some Indian rice, some Indian vegetables. It's on the fly. So it took me less than an hour to do these two dishes, and I did these on the fly. Now you know how simple cooking is if you do it with passion and if you put your heart and soul into it. Anyways, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you believe in or don't believe in. Let's have food. Ciao.